Hi.
Hello, welcome to New-Jersey.
Thank you.
I'd like to thank you. We're all here because of the wonderful alchemy that happened between the creator, the writers, and such a talented cast. And asking you as actors, with both your characters from Supernatural and the new roles that you're moving on to, internally, that's how you connected us to your characters. What was the easiest characteristic of your character for you to portray, and the most difficult to internalize and bring and make real for us?
Great question. I'll start. I would say the easiest was probably the grumpiness of Dean Winchester. And not because I'm grumpy, but because I think I was able to be grumpy through him, which enabled me to not be as grumpy in real life. And then the difficult one was probably...
You were working out your anger issues on set all the time?
Yeah.
Great.
Not anger, just...
Grumpy? Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, just my Mark Shepard issues. And then probably the most difficult one was, and this is, I've said this before, was being Dean while Sam was soulless Sam. Because it was hard for me to play Dean relating to his brother when his brother wasn't his brother. And I felt like I was kind of like lost because I didn't have that relationship on screen that I'd relied on with Jared, and which is a testament to him and how well he did it, because I was struggling on camera because I didn't have that relationship available to me. So that was probably one of the biggest struggles I ever found, and it was surprising to me. I'm like, get your crap together, dude! Like, come on. But it was just, it was like all of a sudden I was playing blindfolded, and it was difficult for me.
That's interesting. I had a couple of things. What is coming to mind is not terribly flattering to myself, but I'm going to tell this anyway. When Castiel came on the show, he was like, the character was written as this like warrior of God, right? Like he was a soldier and a fighter, and very quickly the character was, over the next few episodes, was rewritten as this sort of like awkward, socially awkward, dorky fish out of water, which I think was the writer's adaptation of what I was bringing to the table. It went from like, some fucking badass angel to nobody knows how to deal with this weird And I think that ended up really like manifesting quite physically at one point. I've told this story before, but you were at the monitors in the other room, and it was Sam was what's his name? He was possessed by Gadriel, and Gadriel, whatever, and Bob Singer was directing, and he liked those like grindhouse, like direct, like 1970s style shots. And his idea was like I was going to punch right at the lens, and that was supposed to be me punching out Gadriel, right? You were at the monitors. We did the first take. You're in the other room. We're in the kitchen of this house, and you and Bob and everybody else back at the monitor starts laughing, and you come out and you're like, that was hilarious. And I was like, what was hilarious? And you looked at me like, you're joking? And then I got the playback.
That was the last punch Castiel ever did. Like, maybe he could just do this. And Bob Singer was raised in Brooklyn and was like...
he was a fighter.
He was literally a
boxer.
a Golden Glove boxer. And he's a southpaw too, so like, he knows how to throw a punch, and he couldn't stop laughing. And like, to make Bob laugh is like...
Yeah, he doesn't laugh.
That's a high bar.
Yeah.
And he was just, it was the silent Bob laugh. It was the and like, he'll tear up. He'll like, if something gets him, it's fantastic to watch.
Yeah.
And that got him really good.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have brought him the joy.
I don't know why the face has to be this too. Was there a question somewhere?